What's up, guys? Sean here, going to help you get through this inference question. So we want to find correlations or cause and effect relationships for these kinds of questions. So let's start here. One of the surprises from the JWST data is the observation of a greater number of galaxies in the early universe than previously expected. The current cosmological model, known as the lambda-cold dark matter, predicts the evolution of the universe based on the presence of dark matter and dark energy. However, this model struggles to explain the unaccounted galaxies seen through the JWST. Therefore, this discrepancy suggests. Now, what we can tell from here is that this telescope, it presents data that this cosmological model, the lambda-cold dark matter, it cannot explain, it cannot account for it. There's nothing to suggest that the data is wrong or the interpretation of the data is incorrect. So we want to see, like, there must be some kind of discrepancy from this model, or something about this model is incomplete or incorrect to account for this new observation. So when we look at these answer choices, alpha is incorrect because it says the JWST has a flaw in its data collection process, and there's no evidence to suggest that this flaw exists. Now, Bravo might be a little bit tempting. It says the recently observed galaxies were previously undetected in the local universe. But this word, local universe, it's inconsistent with the distant galaxies, because this telescope gives us an unprecedented view of distant galaxies, and the observation is of the number of galaxies in the early universe, which could suggest that it observed signs or indications of galaxies that perhaps no longer exist right now, but they used to exist in the early universe. So the fact that this is in the local universe, it's kind of inconsistent with this. And we don't know if these observed galaxies are necessarily galaxies that used to exist or galaxies that currently exist right now. So it's inconsistent with what we see here. Charlie, the lambda-cold dark matter model may be incorrect or incomplete, which would explain why it cannot account for all these galaxies. So Charlie looks the most correct out of all these so far. And Delta, a misinterpretation of the data from the JWST. This is wrong for the same reason as Alpha. There's nothing to suggest that there's a flaw in the data, and there's no evidence that this data is being misinterpreted either. So among these, Charlie is most consistent with this that we have. So Charlie must be the answer. Got it?